As a judge in Travis County working with children and families, the best interest of those children and access to justice are always my priorities. In October of 2017, I was able to read a report sent from the Department of Family and Protective Services to the legislature that discussed the minority children and the statistics involving them all over Texas. One of my first responses was to contact the Child Protective Services disproportionality manager to figure out why we were seeing this kind of outcome in Travis County. According to the data, Travis County was one of the worst counties in the state of Texas for disproportionate outcomes for children of color. At the same time, I reached out to the Associate Commissioner for the Texas Office of Minority Health Statistics and Engagement. Together, we discussed ways that we could address this in our community. This began the process to convene community organizations and leaders, as well as professionals in the field, to look at the data and see if we could figure out solutions to this problem.
When utilizing the Texas model for the elimination of disproportionality and disparities, we always start with data-driven strategies. The data across the nation, the state, and Travis County indicate that African American children are overrepresented in the child welfare system. The 2018 DFPS Rider 14 report on the removal of minority children indicated that in Travis County, African American children are 4.6 times more likely to be reported. African American children are 5.1 times more likely to be investigated than their Anglo counterparts, and they are 7.8 times more likely to be removed than their Anglo counterparts. Although Hispanic children across the state of Texas are less likely to be reported, less likely to be investigated, and less likely to be removed, in Travis County, Hispanic children are 1.9 times more likely to be reported than their Anglo counterparts. They are 2.2 times more likely to be investigated than their Anglo counterparts, and 2.3 times more likely to be removed than their Anglo counterparts.
We started to look at where the pipeline started with children coming into the system. When we did this, we realized the numbers involved with people who called Child Protective Services for concerns about children and families was also very disproportionate. Our top reporters included law enforcement, the medical professionals, and the schools. And this is where we began to look at how we can find resolution.
And we know that the data across the eastern crescent of Travis County indicates that our top 3 zip codes for removal are 78723, 78753, and 78744.
Unfortunately, on September 1st of 2018, the Texas legislature defunded the Texas Office of Minority Health Statistics and Engagement. Nevertheless, we did continue without help from the state's Health and Human Services. The Austin American-Statesman highlighted the problem in Travis County. We saw the headline, "Black children in Travis County are 8 times more likely to be removed by CPS than white children." This brought more attention to the work we're trying to do and more engagement and interest from the community. We since have formed the Child Welfare Race Equity Collaborative. We have created a mission and a vision to assure anti-racist work is prevalent throughout the Travis County community to end institutional racism and racial bias that has resulted in disproportionate outcomes for African American and Hispanic children.
In an effort to work in an intentional manner, utilizing anti-racist principles, we're asking communities and our system partners to join us in attending Undoing Racism workshops in the coming month. These workshops allow us all to gain a common language in order to develop key strategies to change the way our systems work in Travis County. We're also asking individuals to join us in future meetings and in future town halls. Your participation is key in eliminating disproportionality and disparities in the child welfare system in Travis County, in Texas, and across this nation.